Karibu tena. Yes, leo tumeyasema tunaongea Kiswahili. Hey, you guys should rate my Swahili and tell me how am I doing. Kidogo niongeze nini, nipunguze nini. Lakini naweza ongea Kiswahili sanifu by the way. Naweza amua tu ni Swahili all the way. Na mniletee watu wa pwani tushindane nao. Anyways, this is Why in the Morning. Okay, sasa Why in the Morning tutaita aje na Kiswahili? Why asubuhi? Yeah, please don't forget that we are on all social media platforms. And thank you so much actually for staying with us from the time we began to now. This is our third stretch of the day. And it's quite amazing to make one very, very nice conversations and discussions all through. Tulianza na kuuliza privacy ama kidogo utupostie about your love story, watu wengi wakasema privacy, and then from there we have had the director mwenye alikuwa anatupea makazi majuu. So please usiteseke, usikae bila job. There are connections, there are ways that are legal and safe for you to go get for greener pastures if you feel like you are meant for that and you need a job, go do it. Yeah. And now we are here to have a very amazing discussion. This is something that very many people are affected by. Screen, you know, when it comes to screen social media, it's something that affects a number and a great deal of ladies. Yeah, and so I'm here with a very good looking lady, and we are here to discuss about social media and how it affects our lives as women, how it affects our lives, everything in regards to social media and our lives. So I'm here with Hannah Wajiko. Yes, I will not try to read the name in that's her name. Yes, and we are here, and I hope you're going to love it. Of course you have to. This discussion is going to be fire. So let her say hi to us, and then from there we begin our amazing discussion, because yes, that's why we're here for you. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Hannah Wajiko. As you have been told, I'm very glad to be here today to discuss matters about social life and mostly our ladies. So yes, I'm excited and I'm ready to have the discussion. Let us discuss it and know what you feel about it also from your end.
Amazing. Yes, like she said, we want to know. So please, pale Facebook, ingia tuambie, what do you think about the topic of today and where are you tuned in from? And if you have any question or any suggestion or anything to just say, feel free. We are here to listen, and we are here because we want to get to give you exactly what you desire from us. Now, when we look everything about online and social media, kuna pros na cons, kuna positive side na kuna the negative side. Now, what do you think carries the day when we look at the effects, the impacts of how now people are going online and all that? In as much as everything has its advantages and disadvantages. Now with social media and how it affects women, which part carries the day? The positive side or the negative side?
Okay, personally, my take on it is positive side takes the day, because first of all, like, social media is what you want is what you'll get there. Like, you can't, okay, when you go to social media, of course there is maybe that randomly you'll find something and it affects you, but it's what you choose to affect you or influence you or change you which will carry the day. So, but personally, I think positive side takes the day. Yes.
Okay, now when we're thinking about the positive side, because I think I also support you, social media has brought up the aspect of voicing our issues, discussing openly. Like, there's that case that was there a while ago last year of this woman. She was a young lady who was married to an old man in the Maasai land, and she falls in love with a young man. And so she decides to leave this relationship with the old man and go start living with this young man. And so the story was that the brothers walikuwa nampiga wakimwambia arudi kwa bwanake ule mwenye alikuwa amezeeka, and that story went viral because of social, like online, because people recorded the videos of these brothers wakimpiga, and it went all over, and she was actually helped. So I'm thinking social media is a very big part when it comes to us voicing our problems. Yeah. Now, but in the same regard, don't you think that sahizi, because now like right now, if somebody posts something and you post a video or some sort of thing, people come at you in so many negative ways. Yeah. So how do you take that?
Okay, on the negative side now of it, there is that comment section kwanza.
Yeah, actually siku hizi hata when somebody posts, hata ukiscroll tuseme TikTok, unasikizanga video the first 10 seconds unasikia comment section, acha tuone what people are saying there. So like it's already natural that you, before you even finish watching a video, umeenda kuangalia what people are commenting about. So what do you think about that?
Okay, so social media, first of all, is not for the weak. There, if you take your emotions, you may end up in depression. So mostly you just post if it's like decent, like, you know, there's some things you also attract negative comments ukijitakia, like you post something and you know maybe it has a lot of insults or maybe there is some indecency, so obviously people will comment the wrong way. But if you are doing the right thing, posting what is right, and someone by chance decides to bring the negativity part of it, I think should just be able to handle it, to okay, kuzoea, ku keep up with it, because you need to post that. People do it as a okay, like job, it's paying them, so they have to continue. You can't let it slide like that, so you just keep up. And also I think they have like friends or other influencers when you wako juu yao, when you wanaangalia and seek advice, who they can talk to. But hey, negativity must be there. Kwanza Kenyans,
yeah, that's part of our culture.
Ni lazima tu, you keep up. Being a celebrity or an influencer is not easy.
Yeah.
So you can't do a lot about it, but also you should check your content. Vitu zingine ni wewe you attracting them.
Okay, now probably people are watching and they wonder, at what age should I now become an influencer, or at what age do you think most of the time social media affects girls? Wakifika like what age, or at what kind of level in life ndo sasa social media inaanza ku affect?
Okay, I feel like mostly ukifika like the adolescent stage, unaona sasa you start knowing yourself. Sasa nitakwambiaje, sasa ndio unaanza kujijua. Unaona celebrity are like naweza taka okay lady, so unaweza taka like the body figure kama yake, unaweza taka sasa hapo ndio unaanza kuangalia like when I grow up I want to be a woman like that, nikuwe like successful. So mostly that adolescent stage, you know, like a lot of changes zina happen, unaanza kujijua vizuri, then ufike youth, yani from adolescent to almost the rest of your life utakuwa tu mostly in social media. Okay, kuna wenye wakwangi na but the influence is there, but it's you to decide
how much it can affect
how much
you.
it affects you.
Yeah. Okay. Most of the time we are saying that social media has helped girls to amplify their voices and speak up, and their voices are now out. Hawafinyiliwi kama kitambo venye walikuwa na believe women should not do this, or wako underrated kwa society. So probably what are some of the ways that you can point out that you've seen social media amplifying ladies' voices?
So social media, that is actually the major advantage of social media. Like, oh, okay, when you go to social media platforms is where like you get ladies discussing matters sometimes zenye labda ungefikiria you're the first one to go through it. Yani utapata ladies wako wamepitia the same, so they discuss it openly, even the critical, like the zile matters watu unyamazia. Unapata a certain lady went through it, talked about it. Alafu pia ladies wameingia kwa politics, so there is no fear, like inakuonyesha expose, unaona the ladies are everywhere, so you get empowered. You can also discuss something and be heard, because sasa au wenye like akina Wangare Maathai and some politicians who are there, like wanakuonyesha you should not let things, okay, okay, you can oppose something if it's against you, and you can speak out about something that ulikuwa maybe umechukulia it's normal, but inakufinyilia on your side. You can speak against it and change the
how it's everything
how it's
is
seen
there
in the society.
Yeah. Okay, now when we look at the negative side of all these and the impacts of the negative impacts on social media, self-esteem, and by that I mean low self-esteem is a very, very big outcome from social media. Umepost picture yako looking all pretty, but then people are coming at you telling you unakaa hivi, we don't even love how your nose is, how your teeth are, and most of the times people don't come at you according to how you're dressed. You know, you can change how you're dressed. Wako like, hey, mnavanga nguo baggy, try something tight. That's something you can work on. I don't like your hair color, try dyeing it. But now you're coming at me telling me I have big ears. Okay, am I supposed to cut them? You know, so that brings low self-esteem. Mtu anakuja nakwambia uko na meno mingi kwa mdomo. Like there's so many things that people say. So how do you think for girls we should try, or what should we do so that we don't allow these bad comments to actually affect us and make us have low self-esteem?
Okay, first, that matter is kwa social media sana, and people are taking it like to extreme ends, kama pia even they are going to the side of disability, they also how watu wanaangalia wanaanza kuwachongoa and everything else. So now when it comes to ladies, of course people will talk. Yani people must talk. Hadi ukae vizuri aje, they must find something negative. The people just have negativity all through. Ndo pia celeb, okay, anakaa poa lakini marabi a lot of things. So the first thing you should do, me kwanza personally, what I do now, this is from me. Okay, unajaminia, like wanasema, okay, it is said unajiona keki. So from there, nothing can push you down. Like, you first believe in yourself. Like, wewe mwenyewe, you know you cannot fight people. They'll still talk. Wengine, they won't keep it as a secret. Watasema tu na utasikia. So how do you carry it? You first believe you are beautiful the way you are, because some things you can't really change. Like, sasa venye umeumbwa, you can't do anything. You don't have to go for surgeries to look the way they want. So kwanza unajaminia, ukishajaminia, now the negative side haita ku affect sana, like from the outside people. Juwe mwenyewe, you believe you are good looking and everything. You don't need to change for them.
Yeah.
Because it may affect a lot of ladies. Okay, influencers, you know, influencers are called influencers because of the influence. So you look at, maybe you follow one of them and maybe the certain body figure, okay, hiyo acha tu nitumie sana. So you are like, I want to be like her. That is the negative side. So you try to be like her, so that you feel like
you go for BBLs, kidogo zinakosa ku work out for you, unaanza kulia huku, I cannot sit down.
And you look worse in the end.
Yeah.
So yes, first kujiaminia, you are pretty. You don't need to be told by anyone. You first believe you are the way you are. Now,
so many standards are set online. So are the beauty standards that are set online really realistic? Because there's a level of beauty, kama venye unasema lazima ukue na certain kind of figure ndo watu waamini you're pretty, or lazima ukue na makeup ama light skin. Like there's so many things that people say, or dark in a certain way. Are those really realistic, and are those the standards of beauty, or how do we, or how should we range beauty?
True. So kwanza, let me say, social media, most of it is very fake. Okay, like unaweza enda uone mse anakaa like so pretty na makeup, na wewe God amekubless maybe with a good skin, like una acne or anything. So like you forget the beauty you are holding, you go for that makeup. So it should not influence you. Like just accept the unajua vitu zingine is just not realistic. Just accept the way you are. Labda huyo mtu una admire. Unajua nowadays there is everything there. Kuna these bikers zenye zina kwa just like the hips. There is everything. So you okay the way you are, but you feel like juu amehypiwa, I need to do something. Na yeye ako, it's just fake life. Maybe in real life the person does it is not all that. So it should not like influence you. Juu utaenda kufanya BBL, yeye anatumia biker. So you end up risking your health, you end up dying bure because of things which are not realistic. Alafu when maybe you ufanye makeup hadi hauna experience, then it makes you worse. Now you get the acne and everything. So you just accept the way you are. You accept yourself, that is. Yes.
Amazing. Wow, yes. Watu kidogo kubali. Like, believe and accept that you are fearfully and wonderfully made in God's image. But that also does not say don't take care of yourself, because watu wengine kidogo, you just leave your hair messy and all that. Take care of yourself. Have probably a routine, skincare routine, if you can afford, okay? It doesn't have to be as expensive. Squeezy, kuna so many products you can use. Yeah, you don't need to use a lot of money to take care of yourself. Take a shower, take care of your skin, yeah? Those are the only things that you need. Hizi vitu zingine zote zenye unaona online, saa zingine hata ni AI, you know, because squeezy, you just tell AI to do whatever you want with a photo and it does. Sasa hizo ndo picha tunapostiwa huko hivyo, and then you're thinking that that's the standard, or that's actually how pretty people are, or if you need to look nice, then that's the only way. Hapana, at times vitu zingine ni online, ni AI peke yake. Squeezy kidogo, everything is going to AI, yeah. So now, how perfect is perfect? Because most of the time, like I'm saying, watu wameamini stories za lazima mwili yangu ikae hivi ndo nikuwe mrembo, ama I must be on makeup, ama I must dress in a certain way. So what level should someone be like to be okay and perfect?
I think with not very basic, but venye tu umesema, you have good hygiene, like maintain where you can, you have good maintenance, the rest is just not necessary. Hizi zingine tu ni watu wanaeka it is almost compulsory. Now you get the pressure ya social media to try it in real life, but it's not that necessary. You just be like uko na hygiene as a lady, you maintain the way you can, si lazima ufanye vitu expensive venye tu umesema, like you are just okay. Mtu akikuona anaona you are neat, you don't need kwa na pressure sijui mara wig ndio ukwe like a body and a lot of things which are going on there kwa social media.
Now, most of the times when we are talking about social media, what comes to mind is cyberbullying, and you find so many people having a lot of, like vile tuko tusema story na, you know, cyberbullying is all about people are coming at you, you don't even look nice, you don't even like how you walk, your skin tone, you're doing this and that, and it affects so many young people. Now, when you ask to range between boys and girls who are so much affected by cyberbullying, and why?
I think ladies. I can go for ladies because, okay, a lady, not like a lady and a man now, a guy. Ladies, watu wanaangalianga vitu nyingi. Okay, the bust is not giving, the body figure. Unajua boy tu ni venye tu amesimama. Sasa kwa ladies ndo watakuja beauty, wanze kuangalia like physique and everything. So mostly is on ladies. And okay, it's an issue. Okay, now at least sai kuna celebrities like wanaongeleleanga like, okay, unaweza kuwa kila mtu ako against the social media, then a celebrity anaiongelelea hiyo issue. Kuna celebrities maana akifanya hivyo, kama there was an issue ya anaitwaje Kaluma Boy, and I saw people talking about it, adi celebrities watu waache kuenda against him, like venye walimsaidia, he don't have to like afai kupitia like magumu juu like mlimsaidia, you know. So celebrities are talking about it, but for ladies ndo na feel like wanaendanga through a lot juu watu atakucompare na that certain lady. Ladies wako na a lot of things to discuss unlike men.
Okay, yeah, please let's, and I don't know why we always love saying that women are their own enemies. Let's stop that, because now if you kill someone's self-esteem leo, kesho itakuwa wewe, and you don't know what tomorrow we'll be discussing about. So be very, let's love our neighbors, love one another, because at the end of the day, today ni mimi, kesho ni wewe, and let's what you wouldn't want to be done to you, then don't do it on somebody else. Now, what are some of the negative effects you would say that are related to social media?
Okay, so the first one is social media has a lot of addiction. Now, apart from comparison, being compared or you comparing yourself to others, it got a lot of addiction, so you waste a lot of time on it. Kama scroll TikTok, you start the first video and before you notice an hour is over. So it got a lot of, alafu inaku close, I don't know, it just affects
your
the
brain,
way you think,
short span,
short span and everything. Alafu sasa kuna AI pia, it affects how you think, like inakupe sasa you are not thinking outside the box. Kila kitu let me ask AI, kila kitu let me ask AI. So it has that negative side. Iko na negative side pia ya hiyo kujicompare na other people, hiyo ameachieve nini, so you feel like hauja make progress but you just making baby steps. Huyu labda aliinuka once and you are on the way, lakini una make to small steps, so you feel like you are not going somewhere. So I think those are the two major disadvantages of social media.
Okay. Now, when we look at young people, most of the time, because social media affects most young people, when we think about parents, should they be more strict on these kids, or what should they do? Because sahi, mzazi hakuji kuangalia simu yako iko na nini. You're just locked in your room after you're done with what you are doing in the house, and you leave like unajifungia. The parent does not know, okay, what is going on with my child or anything. So is there a part that these parents should at least try to up their game and be more involved in the lives of their children, or should they just leave them, or what should parents do?
So a parent controlling what the child labda anaona kwa social media can be hard, because most of the time maybe you are not around the child, so you are not there to monitor what you are viewing and what you are getting influenced with, or something like that. So the only thing parents can do ni take your time, like observe character ya mtoi wako. Labda mtoi wako ameona something huko and now kuna venye anaanza kubehave negatively, akona ka change negative. So take your time, observe the child, kuwa na time mnaongea, you just wait. As a parent, you'll just know something is off. Unamwambia, okay, you can have that discussion. Maybe atakudanganya ni nini wana watch, but you also get the time to kumwongelesha, kumwambia what negativity he or she can get from there. So that is basically what you can do. Juu kukaa hapo ati scroll, next, hawezi. So you just take your time and have a conversation with the child and get to know ni nini labda atakufungukia hivyo, open with him or her.
And at the end of the day, you're the parent. Yeah, so hiyo simu hata kama actually how is the child having a phone that you didn't buy? Where did they get it from? So kidogo kama si ulinunua hiyo simu, that's a question. But then if this is a gadget I bought, then I have all rights to know what you're doing with it, what content you're consuming, because at the end of the day, as a parent, if you fail to play your role, mtoto atakuwa affected, and in future they'll blame you. My mom didn't tell me, my dad didn't warn me, they never listened, they never wanted to, they never cared to know. So yes, as a parent, you have a very big role to play when it comes to you and whatever the child is doing online. Because hata saa zingine anapost vitu na you never know. Ni sawa amekuhide status, but why are they hiding? Yeah, because if whatever content anapost si mbaya, hafai kukuhide, unafaa kuwa already you're seeing whatever it is that they are posting.
And some parents are very ignorant. You like social media naonanga like, okay, there is a lady, you don't need to mention names, like anafanya very indecent content and the parent is there actually ako kwa hiyo video and she just allows it to happen, or and there is also another one, he just allows it to happen na mko naye hapo. So like parents should also step up, like level up. You need to change, something is off in the society asai. You just observe and you do nothing.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, what kind of a child are you raising in the future? Watakuwa wanakaaje? Because even at our age right now, in as much as we are young people, watu wanasema nyinyi ni majenzi and everything, you find some people doing so many weird things and you're like, bro, kidogo hata kama wewe ni Gen Z, I don't think that is how you should be acting at such a point as this. So it's just because of parent failed. Mimi hata nikiona mtu amefanya tu kitu yenye ni weird, I don't blame them. Mzazi wake ndo alifail caution ama kumfunza. Things like I love saying about how people don't, mtu ameamka, you've not made your bed and you're very okay, you're going through all the day, you've not brushed your teeth, you're ama uko among people, you're not even saying good morning, atujalala na wewe, like be decent, like sema tu good morning. That is very important. Those are some of the things that huyu mtoto akigrow up hakuwa anaulizwa, why are you not saying good morning, why are you not greeting us? So hajui ni muhimu kusalimia watu. Parents have a very big role to play in regards to all this. Now, as we conclude, what do you think is the safest, or we can say that is the best social media relationship for people? Like how should I relate online for me to be on a safe place or on a safe side?
Okay, so how can you relate with people? Social media. So basically, I think, okay, so for example, let me start by saying, as a decent person, you attract like a lot of okay, how will I put it? Like as a decent person, no, a person with moral, and you carry yourself with some dignity. Yeah. You attract a lot of now positive people. Like ni kama you go and talk about an issue, and like the person who is going there, let's say half naked, doing some nasty content. Now the people, you know, someone can look at your content and maybe has a better place for you. Just go there with morals, just go there with positivity. So you attract, okay, you get to know people who are also fair. So how will I put it? Okay, let me
help you. Maybe what you're trying to say is that if, for example, I go posting nude photos or half naked, definitely people are going to come against me or at me with negativity. Umevaa hivi, unakaa hivi, because actually that's the kind of energy that I'm giving off. And if I go there well dressed, speaking about how you can start your business or how you can do this and that, it's very rare that you'll find I'm speaking or giving advice on a very important matter and you see negativity. Even if people come at me, labda mmoja mwenye kidogo alikuwa tuna shida yake, but most of the comments are going to be positive because of the content that I'm posting. So the content that you're posting online has a very big role to play in regards to the kind of outcome and the kind of comments people are going to bring at you, as well as, okay, you've come at my photo, you're commenting on something, someone will see your comment and they might actually come against you because of this comment. So how you take yourself online, what you say, what you comment, what you speak, that is exactly how people are going to come back at you. Yeah, so be very careful about what you're saying. Be very careful about what it is that you're commenting on people's posts. Umeenda umetusi mtu hapo hivyo, kidogo unataka vita, and people are very ready. Kenyans, they are very, very prepared to actually get back at you. Now, as we conclude, how should we protect our self-esteem online? Because now saizi, I think I look nice, ninaenda na post picture. I think I am in a restaurant for the first time, I'm very excited. Nimepost picture na labda kuna mtu anashindanga huko, hiyo ndo kibandaski yake, but for me it's a very big achievement. So how should we protect our self-esteem?
I feel like ladies, we should be girls supporting girls. So if at all, unajua kuna people who are not, have a very soft heart. So maybe atashindwa kufight the fight here, social media and arguing with all those people. So I think as ladies, you just need to fight for other ladies. Kuna vita unaweza piganiwa and some things, if you are the one who attracted them, you cannot look. Okay, but if there is no problem with what you posted and people are against it, let us learn to fight for other ladies. To say have a lady who is feeling bad, maybe under depression, maybe under offline, you don't know what happened, maybe something worse happened. Says like alitoka after all the negativity alipatiwa. So let us talk about it. Tukipata a certain lady uko online, watu wameamua kuenda against her, and especially if someone adi anafinyiliwa somewhere, we need to speak it up, na to speak it out, that is, and okay, tukataze, we support her.
So what advice would you advise someone, a lady who is watching, they're listening, and probably you have anything that you would want to tell them in regards to the whole conversation that we've been having?
Okay. Personally, I'd like to say social media, in as long as there is everything, you can get everything, ni wewe determine what you'll go with. Like personally, okay, I like to listen to young ladies and see how they are doing things, like how they came to be successful. Because also, as I was starting thrifting, I started my brand when I was 19. And I was influenced by a lady called Thrifted by Sally uko TikTok, because she's young and she started her brand and it's doing well, and other thrifters also from TikTok. So it's all you attract content which is building you. You don't attract content which is just wasting your time and influencing you in the wrong way. So yes, it's good to go and see other people who are succeeding and know what they do. And it gives you the pressure, not the pressure, the bad pressure, but it motivates you to better yourself.
Yes, that's the conversation we've been having, and I hope you're enjoying. Tafadhali, don't allow yourself to be affected by negativity. In as much as all this is happening, be you. I love this lady, I'm forgetting her name. She's a lawyer. She once posted a photo smiling, and people came at her negatively, criticizing how she looks, but she was very confident, still kept on. Saizi, she's an ambassador of very, very many brands, doing fashion abroad, like doors opened for her just because she was confident. Her self-esteem was very high, and she was very okay. Like, bro, why are you telling me I am okay, I am beautiful, I am confident? Like you're saying, love yourself, know that you're important, know that you're enough. That's all that you need. I hope you've enjoyed our discussion for the day. Yeah, and please don't allow anybody to come tell you anything. Love yourself, accept yourself. You are enough just the way you are, okay? Yes, so where can we find you online?
Can find me on Instagram, TikTok, at Jushi Thrift, Shix Williams, Jushi Thrift, stroke Jushi Thrift. Can find me there. You can get to see the content I do, more on fashion and also talks, motivation, hapa pale. Yes, you can find me there. You can also, okay, you can also text me or join my Jushi Thrift group on WhatsApp at 0768 622 606.
Okay, yes, I hope you've enjoyed and loved this. I'm really looking forward to seeing the kind of fashion she does. I'm a lover of fashion myself, so that is an interesting page to look at. Thank you so much, Hannah, for gracing our place today and for the amazing conversation that we've had. I'm very sure kuna mtu mwenye kidogo amelan, and it's going to be very helpful for you. Take it and run with it, because in the future you're going to need that, and the future is going all about social media, so be very careful. You can use it positively, you can use it negatively, but don't be used as an agent of the evil one to make people feel sad or make people feel bad about themselves. Okay, yes, let's continue to love one another, and above all, love yourself, because that's where everything begins. Self-love above everything else. I have been your host for the day, Eliza Kimani. I hope you've loved the conversation since we began. In the morning, I was here with James John. You can find him at James John on all his social media platforms. And for me, you can find me as Eliza Kimani on all my social media platforms. And this has been Y254 channel. Na pia we are on all social media platforms. But until tomorrow, kwaheri kwa sasa.